This is where legends are made, where dreams are fulfilled. It is Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final here on EA Sports. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. It's been an awesome 6 weeks, and here we go, the moment of truth. Game 1, Stanley Cup Finals. Let's go! Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Quick feed to Jarvis. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And that's turned aside with a glove.
When a goaltender reads the play quickly, James, and they anticipate, they get to position quicker. When they get to position quicker, they get square to the shooter. That's exactly what he does here as he turns the wrister aside.
Loses his balance on the play. Jarvis moves the puck. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Big play inside the defensive zone. Ferraro's got the puck now in his own end. Brisebois going to play it against the half wall. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Looks to set up at the point now. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Cates. Here's a shot. Denies him with a save. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Excellent stick work on the play. Mantha's got it along the wing. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop. Making a double G. The great glove save.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Wrist shot from the slot. The Hurricanes have it in the offensive end. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the boards by Chayka. Holmstrom's lugging the puck. Slides it quickly to Brisebois. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shoots it. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
2 minutes for tripping. Time and penalty, 7 minutes, 6 seconds.
And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength. Slides the puck ahead to Roy. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards.
Roy's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Works it across to Brisebois. From the right side and up the middle. And will play on as that goes off the outside of the post. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Still looking for our first goal. Pettersson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Here's a shot. What a blocker save by Kochetkov. The Canucks gain possession. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Hurricanes played along the boards. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Pettersson. Besser's carrying it ahead. And that pass goes off a stick. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And he loses control here. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Besser. Shot! Glove save by Kochetkov!
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Carolina's looking to break out. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Moves it to Del Mastro. Big time stop. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Chayka. Tries to get it over to Jarvis. Vancouver's got the puck. Sends it over to Addison. Brisebois stick handling in his own zone. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Nietzsche looks around. Takes a shot. Tremendous save by Demko. Moves the puck over to Addison. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Pinned up along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Jarvis. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Scores! And the bunch of Jacks are loving it tonight. Carolina's forecheck finally breaks through as they get on the board here late in the first.
Good teams find ways to be successful, and they do just that. And they've been clawing their way through to the offensive end all game long, and they finally get rewarded.
Puck picked up by Mantha. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. And now he moves it quickly to Tolvanen. The Canucks have it against the wall. Shakes loose, and he had an answer with that save. Slides the puck over. Stopped by the goaltender. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the later stages of this period, Carolina's ahead 1-0. Vancouver's got the win off that draw. Here's a short pass to Peltier. And he takes the pass. Scores! The mighty Quinn delivers. Hughes makes it count.
You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
Carolina's extended their lead to 2 here in the late stage of this opening frame. What a period.
Yeah, an incredible period. They've had momentum, and they've really held possession in the play. They've worked hard on the puck and to be supportive off the puck, and it's the reason why they've generated opportunities, James. They just need to come out with that same fire in the second.
Made the stop on the play. Quick pass across to Jarvis. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. Across the line from center. Puts a little mustard on the hip to knock the puck loose. And now he moves it to Jarvis. Pass back to the point. The Canucks will play it from the defensive zone. Carries the puck up through center. What a steal in his own end. Nietzsche takes it into the offensive end. Handles the puck at the point. With the backhander. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Nice job tying up his opponent. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Made the stop on the play. Here in the late goings of the period, the Hurricanes just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Vancouver's first period couldn't have gotten any worse, James. I mean, they were flat. F-L-A-T. That is right. They did not have anything underneath them. They need a good spark here in the second period with a lot of runway, but they have a lot of ground. They got a mountain to climb.
Takes the feed at the point. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Carolina's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. The Canucks get a hold of the draw. Pokes it away in his own end. Carolina's got possession of the puck. And that's just out of reach. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And he makes the save with ease. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. 3-0 is the score. Quick pass over to Besser. Pettersson's got it against the boards. Vancouver's got the puck. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. And now he angles it across to Jarvis. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Carolina's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Necas wins the draw at center. Now over to Jarvis. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here comes the call.
I just had a gander at the bench and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
Carolina sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the puck behind the net. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Vancouver's playing the puck behind the net. Turns that one away. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Gregor's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Canucks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Another face-off looming here on this power play. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Picked up along the wall by Chayka. Stones him with the blocker.
He's reading these shooters so well. He's getting in front of them. He's aggressive, and he's challenging them to beat him, James, and that's what I love about him, a ton of confidence.
Carolina's got it along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Gregor is ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Vancouver's got it now. The Hurricanes don't have time on their side with this power play running out. And that's broken up.
Addison's penalty is almost expired. With a comfortable lead, James, some would say that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits because the timing could be different next time.
The Canucks pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Pettersson's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Looks to make a play over to Hughes. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. That's gloved by Demko. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Carolina's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. And they win the draw on their own end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Oh, what a save with the glove by Demko. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. Pettersson's won the draw here in the defensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
He doesn't like the call, but it's the ref's discretion, and he's going to the penalty box.
5 minutes, 34 seconds.
The Canucks fail to capitalize on the power play.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing the skates.
And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Denies him in close. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Hurricanes have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Off the draw, they take possession. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Shuts him down. Grabbed along the board by Pettersson. Gains the zone. Takes a shot. Huge glove save by Kochetkov.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Canucks win that offensive zone face-off. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Puts it on net. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. There's not a chance I would have tried to pull that off in a game, James, but love that he had the confidence to do it. You can see that everyone's up on the bench right now just cheering him on because that was an unbelievable goal. Well, yet another goal against, and I mean, it just keeps going down. It is a slide right now, and it's just about poor habits and attention to detail. And the coach is frustrated and angry behind the bench right now, just looking at everyone. He's not even sure who he can put out there.
The Hurricanes have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. The Canucks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Tries to get it to Natchez. Shot! And that's off target as it hits a body. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end.
The Hurricanes have had an answer for everything that their opponent has sent their way. Any type of adjustments, they've had an answer for.
Now a quick pass to Pettersson. Slides it back to the blue line. Scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides the puck up from the left side. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stick save.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Here's a rip. That's blocked. Makes his presence known on the ice. Quick pass to Del Mastro. Still keeps a hold of it. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And it's a quick pass to Addison. Lets it fly. Turns him away. Slides it diagonally to Brisebois. Moves the puck. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Hurricanes are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. The Canucks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Look out. Unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. The Canucks gained some adrenaline from that fight. Listen, you're the away team and you want to silence the crowd. You win that fight, you do it.
Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Well, this has been an absolute blowout to the first 2 periods. We get underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Hurricanes have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Hurricanes have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. Vancouver's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's deflected. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Hughes has the puck inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Handles that one. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. He scores! And there's the hat trick and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. Well, anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's fair.
Carolina's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Uses the force on that hit. Fires it. Oh, what a glove save there. He read quickly. Carolina's on total cruise control early in this third period. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Teed up and turned away on his part. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Demko. They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift change where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
Misses a golden opportunity there. Too much traffic in the lane. The Canucks gain control of it. Vancouver's got it into the offensive zone. Tremendous read as he pokes it away with the paddle. Sends the pass over. Avoids the poke check. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
There's no question the goaltenders know who the shooters are in the league and what style of shot they take, and he's able to get a perfect read on the shooter here. That quick release shot, he knew that wrister was coming all day long.
Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Doan's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sensational stop by Kochetkov!
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Angles it over to Natchez. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Passes it over. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Keeps possession. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Too much congestion in front. The Canucks will play it in their own end. And he sends it across to Besser. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Loses the coverage there. Oh, and here's the pass. Oh, a clutch save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
The Canucks have it now. Brisebois been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Vancouver's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Carolina's PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Works it across to Natchez. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Great reach with the poke check. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. And he slides it quickly to Toropchenko. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. He tried to go high, but it goes off the crossbar and then off the post.
Vancouver's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
They go on the attack through center. Drives to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Great reflexes, another save. And reads the play perfectly and picks up the pass. Shot! Fantastic save! Hronik's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Provorov's got it in the defensive end. Rocks him on the play. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
Taken by Mantha. Takes the feed at the back end. Stopped by the goaltender. The Hurricanes have it now. Through center along the wing. Takes it to the front. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Hurricanes continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Takes the pass deep inside the defensive zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Back at the point, they set it up. Here he is on the tip. Oh, what a save in front. Takes the bank pass feed.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Feeds it over. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Pushes it across to Hronek. Here they come on the rush. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Slides the puck down low. They score. Vancouver's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Tries to feed it over to Natchez. Slides the puck to Jarvis. And that's stolen by O'Connor. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. The Hurricanes are across the line and into the offensive end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Canucks play it along the wing. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. And he takes the feed. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. And that's blocked in traffic. Sends a pass over. Slides it across. Big time stop there.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save. Carolina's #1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
The Hurricanes have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Moves it quickly over to Weiss. Here's a chance on the attack. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate it when you get them and continue to add the stats. Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Carolina's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Quick shot! Just gets it. No, wait, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal!
He's got those incredible puck handling skills, in particular when he's in tight spaces. He just knows how to move his opponent out of position, and he does it there, and he finds the back of the net.
Carolina's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Great use of the stick at center by Cates. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop. Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
Carolina's been running away with this this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And he slides it quickly to Besser. Along the half wall with the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Puck grab by Dunn. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Great glove save by Hildeby.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The Hurricanes have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, that's how you want to kick off a playoff series, by taking that opening win and get that momentum on your side.
Well, you know, heading into the series, this is the exact game that they've been talking about that they wanted to come out on top on. It's really important to dictate play right from the onset of the series. You really want to send the message that you're here to play, and you're here to stay.